Alright, so I just got to the mall. And yeah, to pick up my Switch 2. Technically the mall is closed, but apparently they're open for the for the launch, but we'll see how that actually plays out. But anyways, yeah, so the mall is closed, but there are still people inside and guards are here, and you can already see the lineup outside of GameStop. So that's the store, and the lineup starts there, and then it wraps around to the food court, and then back here. So I'm at the very end of the line. So it's 9:11 right now. We'll see how long it takes. I'm obviously at the end of the line, but you know, I do have my pre-order, so and they guarantee that I should get one, but we'll see. Alright, so it's 2:10. It's been 5 hours. I started over there, and the line stretched all the way around there to the food court, across the hallway, and then to the end over there, and around here, and then now I'm pretty much at the front. And like I said, it's been 5 hours. In hindsight, I should have just gone home after a couple hours, but you know, some cost fallacy and all that. But anyways, we're almost there. Alright, so there it is. I finally got it. More than 5 hours of waiting, and nobody else in the mall except those people. I was pretty much at the very back of the line. But yeah, it's all over. I have to go home, unbox this. I'm surprised that the GameStop is called GameStop, even though if you go online, they have the website rebranded to EB Games. But it's a nice mall, pretty clean, pretty safe, and yeah, what was I gonna say? It was so inefficient. They had like 4 workers in GameStop, but only 2 the cashier was working, so only, yeah, so they're like half capacity, you could say. Not only that, there were a bunch of people that were trading in stuff, buying other things besides the console, and obviously there were people you know, didn't pre-order, basically walk-ins that were in line, so basically anyone can just walk in there, so that's why it was extra long and it was quite slow. Not the best pre-order experience, not by a long shot. But anyways, alright, we're finally home, and so we can do an unboxing of the new Switch 2 here. And here's the box. On the side here, this is what you see. On the back, more photos of the Switch, and then the Switch again. In the bottom, there's nothing there, and then just the Nintendo at the top there. I'm just pretty tired, so yeah, let's go and crack it open. Alright, so let's just go for the main event. Let's just grab it. Remove the plastic. Ooh, so nice. So shiny. You know, I'd be more excited about this, but I'm just really tired. So you have that. Ooh. Obviously you can open it up like that. The speakers here, and the USB-C port there, and then you also have another USB-C port there, headphone jack, game port, game slot, volume rocker, and then power button there. Anyways, let's put that aside for now. Yeah, one Joy-Con here. Ooh, feels really smooth. Very matte finish. Hopefully that doesn't scratch easily. Then obviously we have another Joy-Con here. Actually, it goes this way. Yeah, feels more comfortable because of the bigger size. That's the new C button there. Cool. Yep. Then we have the game download for Mario Kart World. Really wish it was a actual game card, but yeah, anyways, that aside, more documentation here. What did I actually see in this thing? Yeah, that's just warranty stuff. Oh, HDMI cable. It is Nintendo branded, very similar to the previous one, but it feels nice. Very soft. Yeah, it bends easily. Put that aside there. And then Joy-Con straps here with the, what are these called? Skates or something? Because it has this slippery pad at the bottom there for the mouse mode. Oh, obviously it's blue, so I'll go to this one. Yeah, you can unlock, you put it together like this because you can see that there's the minus symbol there, and obviously blue to match the colors. Oh, it's magnetic too. There's no locking mechanism. Wait, is there? I don't know. Well, it's like that. That's how it goes. It goes pretty easily. Then here's the other one, obviously. This thing is obviously slides, so you can put that around your wrist. For more secure handling. And then it has this button here to release it, but you don't even have to press this because it's not that tight. But decent grip. Anyways, obviously you can just match the plus symbol here. Oh wait, so at the bottom there's this little notch there, goes into that slot there. So I didn't know that. No, I didn't notice that earlier. And then the top part just slides in. That's the Joy-Con. And then the second layer here, we have, the grips here. So we can do that again. Just shove it in here. Ooh, that's magnetic. So that just went in there really easily. So you can put it right beside it, and then it just snaps right in. The magnet is pretty strong. Obviously you press this button to release it. That basically just push it away from there. So when you press this button, see that? Yeah, just push it out. It pushes itself out of it. So yeah, still not the most ergonomic, but yeah. And we have the brick here. It's not that much bigger than the old one, so you can see that it's 20 volts at 3 amps, right? So that's 60 watts. Yeah, well, you can see it right there. But yeah, definitely more powerful than the original. Then we have, well, this zip line. But yeah, USB-C cable. Well, at least now it's detachable, unlike before where it was attached to the brick. But obviously you can, you know, get a third-party one that's much longer, so that's pretty nice. Last but not least is the dock. Yeah, rounded here. Whoa. You notice that? Those are square marks here. Is it just the molding or something? Weird. But anyways, that's what we have in the box here. Let's go grab the old one to do some size comparison. Alright, so those are the two switches. Let's start from the bottom here with the dock. As you can see, the new dock is bigger, at least taller, that is. It's also wider and seems to be about the same thickness. Yeah, very similar thickness, but the gap is wider. So yeah, okay, so that's pretty neat. Oh yeah, you can see the huge difference in the size of the tablet here. So almost an inch wider, and then probably half an inch taller, and the thickness is wait a minute, is the new one thinner? It's pretty amazing considering it's a much more powerful device. But yeah, and just like the dock, it's that's interesting. That doesn't make any sense. Then why is the gap thicker? I mean wider. Anyways, so the controller, I have a case for the controller, so I couldn't really use the grips on it, but the grips seems to be a similar shape, right? But it's not the same, you know. You can see from the top here, and this one even has a loop, so you can put like a lanyard or something. The middle part is wider on the new one, and it's obviously taller because the Joy-Cons are bigger, right? So yeah, so definitely bigger pretty much overall. So, and yeah, so that's the size comparison. Actually, let's just turn it on right now, see what we get. Ooh. Oh, it's telling me to put the Joy-Cons together, so do that, unlock it, and then ooh, nice, interesting. The Americas. Next. Internet settings. Let me do that.